Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Saglitch, aka Sag. Today, I'm bringing you a little bit of domination gameplay on Comeback. And I am also bringing you some more embarrassing stories. And I appreciate you guys watching these or listening to them. But guys, also make sure you're watching in the background because I actually have some good gameplay going on as well. So, I'm actually going to tell a couple stories today. One of which is kind of goes along with my theme for the first of the embarrassing stories, where it involves the toilet. But this one doesn't really involve me, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I can tell it, but I mean, it's funny because it happens. Anyway, for the first time in my life, I went to Disneyland, Disney World. Wait, whichever one's in Orlando. I went to Disneyland. Is it Disney World? I think it's Disney World. Anyway, I went to Disney in Orlando for the first time ever, my junior year of college. And when I was younger, I never really took any vacations or whatever, and my wife, who was my girlfriend at the time, invited me down like the past years with her family to Florida. But this time we were actually going to be in Orlando and be at Disney. So I said yes. We were staying in the campgrounds with their parents or whatever. And so one day, most of these places are super expensive. And luckily for me, I was able to go on Magic Kingdom and something else for my birthday. But the days before that, we actually toured Downtown Disney. And Downtown Disney, if you guys don't know, is a free area with lots of restaurants, a couple theaters, stores like the Virgin Mobile store or whatever. But anyway, we were walking around downtown in 100-degree weather, very little breeze, and just walking and being exhausted. And so we come back to, and it's, you know, you can go in and out there whenever you want. So anyway, it just so happens that we get back and we wanted to take a shower before we went out to dinner with her parents. So I leave, get my stuff, go to the showers, and the showers, it was like a RV area, and the showers were like 10, 15, well actually, it's more like 100 yards away, I think, right around 100 yards. And so I grab my stuff, bring it with me, and my wife and her sister go bring their stuff at about the same time because we wanted to be finished at a decent time so we could relax a little before going out to dinner. So I'm sitting there. Yeah, I even had to wait for a shower. That's how many people were staying at this area. So I waited for a shower, and finally one opens. And I don't really take super long showers. You know, I needed the shower because I was sweating all day, and guys, this Florida heat is just terrible during the summer. It is tough. So anyway, so I shower, finish up, you know, get everything done, and I'm walking back in my fresh change of clothes. Everything's done, everything's good to go, and so I'm like, okay, well, you know, I didn't figure my wife and her sister would be back yet, so I'm just sitting there hanging out with my now father-in-law, and we're just sitting there talking, relaxing, and all of a sudden, my wife's sister starts walking back by herself, and we're like, hey, you know, did my wife have to wait for a shower, or did she, like, what's going on? And my wife's sister's like, oh, she's not back yet? And so we're kind of worried at the minute. Like, we're like, what's going on? What do you mean? And so we're like, okay, And so we asked my wife's sister, just real quick for us, to go over to go back to the showers and see what's going on. And so she walks in. My wife's sister walks in the shower area, which was combined with the bathroom, and we're like, she starts yelling my wife's name, making sure everything's okay. And she says it a couple of times, and finally my wife goes, huh, what, like all of a sudden, huh. Guys, my wife fell asleep on the bathroom, on the toilet. I mean, granted, it was in the handicap stall and there was a lot of room and stuff, but she fell asleep in the bathroom toilet. So we now always give her a hard time. Anytime she takes a long time anywhere, we're like, okay, well, we need to make sure we check the bathrooms or anything like that. And I don't know if my wife's ever going to live it down, but it's going to be hard to just, like, you know, not talk about it anymore. But anyway, guys, that's another bathroom story. I got a couple more, but we're not going to give another bathroom story. This isn't going to be another crappy video, if you know what I mean. See what I did there? Anyway, next up is something that happened to me at work, actually. My job that I do now is at I actually work security for a very high-end community. Not telling you where, not telling you what well, basically what I do is a little bit of everything. I usually work patrol, which means we have to do unlocks, lockups, like make sure everything's good in the community, whatever. But anyway, guys, this has nothing to do with work. Well, it kind of has to do with work related, but anyway, we're sitting there made to wear these uniforms, which, you know, they don't look too bad, but the thing is they're made of really cheap, crappy material. And so, you know, I'm sitting there minding my own business, and I have to check something outside, and I get out of the car, and I get back in, and I just hear a rip. And I'm like, what was that? Like, you know, I wasn't really thinking of it. So I start going down the road again, and I had to shift in my seat, and all of a sudden I feel what happened. I tore my pants, literally, from the crack, like the seam or whatever it is on your butt, one end to the other, and it got snagged. And so I'm like, oh my god, like, how? Hopefully I won't ever have to, you know, I won't ever have to get out of the car and do anything. So I'm like, okay. And so I'm sitting there, and I'm like, okay, I'm not even going to take a break inside. I'm just going to stay in the patrol car the rest of the day. Well, about 3 minutes in, I'm thinking I'm doing good. I think I have it straight. Everything's set. I get a call from the gatehouse telling me that I needed to go unlock something by the pool, by our restaurant, because the person before me who worked nights, who's supposed to unlock it, didn't unlock it. And they told me which gate it was. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe I can just, like, hopefully no one's outside, because it's kind of chilly at this point. And I'm gonna I'm just gonna wing it. I'm gonna stay away from everyone and just kind of do my own thing over at the end. So I'm walking there, and I'm like, okay, so how can I make it to where this doesn't, like, do anything? And I'm like, okay, so this isn't, there's no way this is, no way I'm gonna get caught. Anyway, so I walk back there, start to unlock the car, or the gate, not the car. I start to unlock the gate. Guys, there are at least 30 people out by the pool, and at least 30 people on the other end eating breakfast. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, okay, maybe it's this far gate. Nope, not the far gate. It's right in between both areas. So I'm like, are you kidding me? So basically, you guys, what I did is I went far left to get out of there for no one to see me at the restaurant area. They're eating their breakfast. Go unlock that gate. Shimmy sideways away from the pool people so they don't see anything. Unlock it. Shimmy back. And then basically run back to the car because I don't want anybody to see. Guys, what... If you guys never have experienced something like that, it was super awkward, super embarrassing, and I'm not sure if anyone saw. I'm just gonna leave it in my mind that no one did. But I just, guys, I mean, honestly, if your pants rip and you're able to get another pair, please get them. It's not fun. I wasn't able, unfortunately, to get my extra pair, so. Yeah, maybe I should start carrying some to work. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked these stories. Leave a like if you did. Comment if you want if you have similar stories. Also, subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you guys next time. I hope you have a great day. Bye.